I'm just north of Missoula, probably about 30 miles, and it's incredible. It's like 85, 90 degrees. There was me thinking that winter is upon me, and it's not, it's summer. But anyway, down to Missoula and go and see the Adventure Cycling Association people, which would be great. And then south. The weather forecast today is good, but in a couple of days there's rain and a bit of snow forecast, so that's going to be interesting. I'm on quite a busy road at the moment, but hopefully in a few miles I'll get on a nice bike path that I've heard about, which will be brilliant. That starts in a place called Lolo, which is a fab name. Oh well, ever onwards. Time for a rest. I've just stopped for the night and I'm about 5 or 6 miles before Chief Joseph Pass. It's a big one to cross. It's about 7,500 feet, I think it is, and so that's going to be higher than Logan Pass. So I thought when I saw this place here I would stop, take shelter, as rain is forecast for tonight as well, and I can just give it a big hit tomorrow and climb up it. A huge eagle just flew past. Couldn't believe it. A white head, big hooked beak, white tail, black body. Oh wow, that is so cool. This is the reality of getting over mountain passes with Penny-farthings. It's an awful lot of walking. I've now got about 7 miles to the top of the pass, which is at about 7,500 feet. And I can't ride anymore, even though the road's good. But it's a beautiful place to be pushing a bicycle in, because the scenery is glorious. It is raining a bit, although it's stopped now, and fingers crossed it won't pour down on me, but if it does, it's like a free shower. Anyway, onwards and upwards. I finally made it to the top of Chief Joseph Pass on the Continental Divide. I didn't make it last night, so I had to camp out in a rest area, but that was okay. But now I'm here, and there's a sign: Chief Joseph Pass, elevation 7,241 feet. Now it's downhill. Yay! And just listen to that lovely peace and quiet. Absolutely wonderful. I'm heading to a place called Wisdom, and I should have a nice coffee there and hopefully gain some wisdom as well. You never know. I pitched up here last night behind these bales, and all the cows have come over and just looking at me and mooing all night long, which has been a bit annoying, because they're giving the game away for farmer seeds who'll get a bit suspicious and come over and chuck me out. Yeah, you too. Bloody noisy cows. This is my Monday morning rush hour. Oh, it's total gridlock. Just climbed to the top of another pass, this one Big Hole Pass, and as you can see there, elevation 7,400 feet. After all the climbing, now it's payback time, because we've got a fabulous downhill. Here we go. Oh, it's going to take us down there somewhere. I do have another climb to do today, but making the most of this. I'm like the Pied Piper of cows. Every time I go past a field, they all start mooing and start running alongside. It's a bit weird. Just made it to the top of the second big pass of the day. This one's Badger Pass, I think it's called, and again it's about 7,400, something like that, feet, and came right up from way down there in the valley. So it's been a long hard push, and I'm absolutely knackered now. and the wind's howling, and so it's a bit on the nippy side as well. And over here there's a rainstorm which I'm hoping is going to go kind of that way and miss me, so I can pitch up the tent somewhere once I come down off the pass and stay dry. But oh, it's been a long tough day, but still loving it. I've had a bit of a cold night up here in the mountains. It got to -5 or minus, oh, where's me Geyser? Yeah, minus 4.9 degrees C last night. So that was a bit cold. You can just see, where's the gauge? I don't know if you can see that. Minus 4.9 at the bottom there. But it's a bit cold. I've just been caught by the farmer camping in his field, and he's chased me off. It was about 7:30 in the morning, and he came and sort of ploughed around me, and he's over there ploughing another bit of the field. But he was all right. He was quite friendly, and he wished me a good ride, so that was cool. But it's a bit of an early start now, and it's going to be a headwind today, so hard work. And there is a howling headwind. This is probably the strongest of the trip so far, and I'm going straight down this valley, which is absolutely beautiful. I'm just hoping now, with a bit of a downhill, that'll help me. But further on there, up there, hoping this smaller valley I'm dropping into will give me a bit of protection from the wind. But I'm barely being able to ride, probably 5 miles an hour. This is the Madison River, which goes out onto the big old valley down there. This whole escarpment, as you can see, has come down at some stage, and that happened in 1959 when there was a huge earthquake which measured over 7.2 on the Richter scale and actually blocked the river, and there was a campsite over here as well, and 26 people were buried alive. And going back up the valley, there's a lake called Earthquake Lake, which was formed when this happened. Mother Nature poked us humans once again. Welcome to Yellowstone National Park. Woohoo! Can't believe it, I've actually made it here at last. And the weather's lovely. There's no wind today, so that is just perfect. And I haven't seen a bear, which is even better. Just coming along the Madison River here, and there's a dirty great big bison walking down the middle of the road. I have to be a bit careful here, because I don't want to get chased and squished. Where's he going? Don't like the look of that. Oh. Where's he going? Well, he was looking a bit mean. He's back up the road there. There's the sign. Yay, Old Faithful. There we go, there we go.
I'm Sarah and that's Marco. We are from Germany, Munich, and we travel by bicycle. We spent 6 months in British Columbia and Alberta, Vancouver Island, and then we came to the US, and now we are in Yellowstone, and then we head south towards LA because it's getting pretty cold here.
We fly to New Zealand for 10 weeks and then maybe to Tasmania. I think so. I hope so.
Definitely.
And then we fly into Spain and cycle back home. So we are home next year in summer. The whole trip will be 16 months at all, and we are on the road since 7 months right now. So we have a blog. watchthebears.blogspot.com.
So this is how you climb a really steep hill on a penny-farthing. You walk. I was just about to camp in this forest, but having a look at the trees, I've just noticed something. You see? All the trees have got all these scratch marks against them, the whole lot. And that means a bear or bears live round here, and this is their scratching pole. So maybe I won't camp here tonight. I think I will go a bit further down the road. I don't want to get eaten. That would be bad. Very bad. Oh, it's about 7:30 in the morning, and just been camping in the forest here, and so that's the tent. It's a pretty mad forest. I've got to go and find my food, because this is grizzly bear country, and I had to hang the food up in a tree. Oh, bloody, where is it? The sun's so bright. There we go. There it is, up in the tree. Of course, I suppose, thinking about it, grizzly bears can climb trees as well. Probably better than I can. But yeah, cool old forest. Animals been making lots of noise last night. We're now exiting Yellowstone National Park, and we've got a big downhill. We've got pith cam engaged. We are at, according to Mr. Garmin, at 7,771 feet. We're a big downhill, so let's go. I'm riding alongside the glorious mountains in the Tetons National Park, and it's a bitterly cold day. It's got to be around freezing point, but it is October, so I'm not surprised. There's bad weather forecast, so I'm going to try and get to Jackson today, get warmed up and prepare for the next stage of the journey, which is heading south, and hopefully find some warm weather.